Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest update series of Drishti IAS. This is Divya Kawatra, and today we meet to discuss a very important warning that has been issued recently. That's right. An organization named Five Eyes has issued a warning against the AI. Right. Now this raises the question, what is this Five Eye? And why are they giving a warning against AI while everybody is using AI? We are trying to develop more AI softwares in India, more indigenous structures, and we're utilizing AI. What kind of warning are they coming up with? All right. So let's understand, okay, what is happening? What kind of warning has been issued? Who is this Five Eyes? And why is this warning being given? All right. We'll answer all these questions. So come on, let's start. And the very fact that what happened is, the Five Eyes organization, they have given that the alliance has issued an unusual public warning. They're saying that the next generation of artificial intelligence, this could dramatically change the cybersecurity landscape within months and not years. That's the kind of one. Everybody knows it is going to change things. Everybody knows that. The warning they are issuing is everybody is sitting back, relaxed, thinking that it is years before AI changes anything. That's the kind of warning, that it is only months away. The entire structural change is only months away, and you are not ready for that cybersecurity. You are not ready for that structure, and that would lead to the destruction of your economy, the destruction of your cybersecurity, and you can lose everything, right? The fact that you're thinking that this is years away, no, it is not. It is only months away, and you have to start preparing yourself. This is a warning, right? And do you think, are we prepared for that? We are not even prepared for local OTP scams, right? Every day we have OTP scams where people till date are giving out OTPs, and even when they don't, the scammers have developed structures where they can actually take out the money from account without OTP also. They send you a link, or they have multiple other methods. We have not been able to deal with that yet. And now you're saying that AI is coming up with this. AI that is anyway unstoppable, because we don't have that kind of thinking yet, right? Exactly. There was a criticism long ago when computers were invented, right? When computers were invented, there was a criticism that man invented computer, and is now taking computer classes to learn how to run a computer. You see the gap? That what we are creating, we are not able to control that. So the computers are still controllable. It is just a machine. But AI is more than a machine. AI is more than a machine. It is beyond the thinking power. It is beyond the imagination and creativity of a human, right? Exactly. So now they're warning that you should be careful. All right. So the warning has come as a joint statement from the Five Eyes Intelligence, Oversight and Review Council. Who is the entity here? What is the Five Eyes Alliance? Australia, Canada, New Zealand, UK and US. Who are the Five Eyes? Australia, Canada, New Zealand, UK and US. Clear? These are the Five Eyes. Let's understand what this is. The Five Eyes is five nations, a group of five nations. The alliance is a group of five nations: US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. And the origin, it comes back from the secret Atlantic Charter of 1941. 1941, that happened post World War II. This was UPSC Agreement. Okay, UPSC Agreement of 1946. That is for signal intelligence sharing. They share their intelligence, right? The intelligence units, every nation has an intelligence unit. This is the group, this is the alliance that will share their intelligence unit to create such structures where they understand what is causing threat. Now they collectively have posted that this is a threat. We are accepting this as a threat, uncontrollable threat. Prepare yourself. Yeah, that's what they have said that. Now why it matters now, like it was in 1941 after World War, why does it matter now? So this is a state-backed military and espionage threats against all that. This is an alliance working towards emerging dual-use technologies like AI, 5G, state-sponsored cyber warfare. That is what they're working against, and that's how they've kept their relevance till date. Yeah, is that clear? All right. What is the strategic nuance for India? India is not a member, of course, we can see that, but it has a coordination with all these five countries. We have a coordination in terms of security also with all these five countries, right? So we have been doing that through frameworks like Quad, etc. We've already been having bilateral intelligence sharing agreements with them. So naturally, for India also, this is an important structure. All right. Let's understand a few other aspects of this 5 Is, and then we'll see what AI warning have they issued. First of all, the historical origin rooted in Atlantic Charter, as we discussed. All right, that illustrates transition from anti-Axis defense. Foundation Treaty, it was UPSC Agreement 1946. Canada joined in 1948. Australia, New Zealand joined in 1956. Please remember that. It was not an agreement that happened right away. UK, USA. Yeah. UK, USA. That's it. Then Australia, New Zealand, Canada, they joined this in later. Initially, it was just UK, USA. Please remember that. That's why UPSC Agreement. The rest of the parties joined later on. And the classification label, they have, the different secret labels itself. USIs, AUS, Canada, NZ, UK, etc. Functional scope, if we see that they've evolved beyond the Senate and they are moving towards human threats, right? They're moving towards geospatial, military intelligence, human intelligence. That's what they have extended their powers to. Yeah. Clear? Then we have the concentric tiers, 9 Is. There is there plus Denmark, all these 5, plus Denmark, France, Netherlands and Norway. There is also 14 Is, these 9 Is, plus Belgium, Germany, Italy, Spain and Sweden. So 5 Is already existing. Apart from that, we also have 9 Is, we also have 14 Is. Please remember these groupings, very important. And then 5 Is plus. Another organization is 5 Is plus the ad hoc intelligence dialogue, India, Japan, South Korea, France and Germany. These 5 nations have intelligence dialogues with India, Japan, South Korea, France and Germany, right? This was formed around 2018. So India is also indirectly a part of it. Clear? Current status, they're fast tracking to AI security. They're giving an oversight and saying that the recent AI models are very dangerous. They're coming at you and your cybersecurity framework is not ready for that. Clear? Exactly. So the core challenge that they're saying is that, what is the core challenge that they're saying we have? The core challenge, they say that AI has dual progress. What kind of dual function does AI have? You see that the dual use nature is constructive and destructive. Okay. Constructive and destructive. They say that while AI is being used to make codes, make work easy, while it has, tasks beyond your potential beyond your imagination, right? It can do tasks that are beyond your potential, but at the same time, it has the potential beyond your imagination, right? So this is a good thing. What you only can imagine or what you cannot even imagine, it is creating that. It is creating that. But at the same time, it is also destructive. These codes can lead to creation of harmful softwares as well, right? Because it doesn't have morality. This is artificial intelligence, yes. Because it has IQ, yes. But EQ has become a problem. It doesn't have the morality that if somebody asks how to create a bomb, it won't say, oh, no, this is a bad thing, don't do that. It will give you an answer. If you ask how to murder somebody, it will give you options. It will not say you should not do that. Even if it does say, it will give a disclaimer that I don't support this, but since you want an answer, sure, take it. Right? So it doesn't have that morality, and if it lands into the hands of non-state actors, just imagine the chaos, right? Non-state actors, if they start using this, just imagine what they can do out of it, right? And there are no regulations. No regulations so far. Why are there no regulations? Because the point is we don't know how to regulate it. What kind of regulation would we bring it down with if we don't even know how it works? We don't know how it is creating something beyond our imagination, because people have lost control on it. People have literally lost control on it. They're saying that it has gone beyond our hand. This is not what we created, but what we created has created a new kind of structure, right? And a new kind of monster that we are not able to stop now, right? And even if it is giving us something beyond our imagination, the problem is that the imagination is not limited. It is not limited and it is not moral, right? It is not morally ground. So there are two kinds of phases to it, right? And we cannot choose which one to run. The AI itself will choose, right? It can take over humanity. You're talking about AI taking over jobs. They are worried it will take over humanity, right? That can happen. So the geopolitical alignment is saying that tech protectionism is necessary, strategical geopolitical asset that would become a strategic geopolitical asset, that if we come up with tech protectionism and the AI divide, Western nations are moving towards a policy that we can fence their AI ecosystem, right? We can fence their AI ecosystem and prevent adversarial states like China or Russia to use it against them. But this is an asymmetric cyber warfare capability. You can do that, but we cannot, right? How do we know how to protect from against your AI structures? So this is asymmetric structure, right? And not good for anybody. So what should India do in this? What should India do in this? What do you think India should do in this? The only thing we can do, move beyond tech-only cyber defense. We need to create a cybersecurity cover and we need to do it quick and fast. Then promote sovereign AI for security. Our Indian AI mission should run quickly and bring in sovereign AI so that we are not dependent upon others and we don't lose our data. Yeah. Then adopt secure by design frameworks. They should be secure, like certain, right? Regulatory bodies like certain, they should create secure by design, secure by default structures like our UPI and Aadhaar. Our UPI and Aadhaar, they are secure by structure. They are made such that they're very secure, right? So make a structure that is in itself very secure. Strategic Intelligence Alliance, India should also deepen its ties with 5i Plus and make sure to take all the benefit it can from these countries, from the information they are carrying, from this development they are doing, right? We should do that and take their help as well to prevent AI-driven threats. AI-driven threats, all right? Exactly. This is what we should be doing. This is what we should be doing. Now, India has recently launched, a question for you, India has recently launched its own AI video maker. Its own AI video maker. What is the name of that? Recently, India has launched its own AI video maker. What is the name of that AI application? Yeah, drop that in the comment section. And we have a question for you based on this topic as well. Read it, give us your answer. We'll reveal the answer tomorrow. All right. Yeah. And we have a mains question also for you. Just take a screenshot and you can try writing this, try attempting this question. All right. Yeah. Just take a screenshot and try to write this answer. All right. That's about it. That's about 5 eyes, 5i plus, 9 eyes, 14 eyes, multiple groupings, their warning regarding AI and way forward for India. All right. I hope you understood this topic. It is a very sensitive topic both for prelims as well as mains. So read this deeply. I hope you understood this. That's all for now. See you in the next session. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.